Hello everyone! So I am so happy to be back doing yet another YouTube video for all of my followers. I already have like 10,000 followers already. I know I don't, but you know, the loyal few. I'm happy to be back in front of you doing yet another video. So this time I want to tell you all about this amazing app that I just discovered called Stars to Apples. Okay, so you know how I feel about extremely long videos. I don't like doing them. You know how I feel about editing. I don't like editing. So there may be some, flubs and misspoken words here and there throughout this video, but bear with me because believe me, this video is absolutely worth your time if you are a teacher who teaches for a company who uses secondary rewards. So just recently I actually reapplied and went back to Vipkid, and I am having an amazing time. Absolutely nothing like the first time that I was there, and it took me like 6 months or so to build up a following of students. This time around it has been super fast. I've already taught like 20 classes in my first 2 weeks, and I know for some people you're like, well, that's not a whole lot, but it is a whole lot in the beginning when you have to market yourself to these students in order for them to book you, make a great impression, because the parents and the students ultimately choose you as a teacher, right? So this is an app that I discovered through another teacher, and I'll include her Instagram hashtaggy thing here in the video because I think that she is amazing, and I want to give her credit for me seeing this app for the first time. So without further ado, let's take a look at Stars to Apples. As you can see, if I can get my iPad to start. Okay. Very good. So let's take a look. So this is Stars to Apples, and I will shrink myself down a little bit so that you can see. And then I will also zoom this in a bit. There we go. Much, much better. Okay, so as you can see, Stars to Apples is it's a reward app, and it's very similar to Google Slides, okay? But I am going to tell you today how I think, and this is, just my little, humble opinion, that in some ways this is it's so much better than Google Slides. And I'm going to show you and tell you why that is today. So let me just show you an example real quick. Let me show you find a star. Let's just do something simple like the fruit. Okay, so let me zoom out and let me turn it around here because I want you to be able to see it all. There we go. So if you notice, this one has, more numbers on it than you might typically see on some of the Find a Star rewards. And you can actually create your own reward on here, and I may go into that as long as this video doesn't run like too long. I may go into that, but I just really wanted to show you, kind of what the app does. So very similar to Find a Star, you have the student, to choose a number. Let's say they choose number 6. You click 6. Oh, it's not a star. You simply click your, iPad screen again. And as you can see, this is the one thing that I love about it, that with Google Slides, and maybe it could very well be something I'm missing with Google Slides, but I know that I always have to write down what number my student chooses because it doesn't save it. Once you see the reward and then you go back, it's not like this. The number is back up. You would see the 6 again, right? So I would have to write it down and say, okay, some of them would remember, but sometimes I'd have to say, okay, you chose 6 last time, so you can't choose 6 again, choose another number. Well, with Stars to Apples, apples to stars, stars to apples, you know what I mean, the app that we're talking about today. Okay, so it already has, whether it was a star or a fruit, it stays there. It stays there. So let's say they pick number 7. Number 7's a star. You simply tap your screen, your iPad screen, and look, see, I have my iPad screen right here. It's beside me. It's beside me, and all I am doing is simply tapping my screen. I tap number 5. There's the orange. Tap the screen again. Oh, my finger's on it. Sorry. Tap it again. There we go. Let's go. Let's choose number 10. There's the star. Tap it again, and I'm right back. Okay, so while we are on the screen, this is another cool thing that I want to show, because another thing with Google Slides, it was like if I wanted to do the props that come with Google Slides and the rewards for Google Slides, I'd have to set one up, like one feed from my computer. Then I'd have to have another feed where, you know, I'd have to connect my iPad, right? And so it was just a whole lot to keep up with. Well, with stars to apples, apples to stars, sorry, apples to stars. I'm gonna get it right. So you can click the apple up in the corner, right? And then you can choose a prop while you are on the reward screen. So let's say I wanted to show this cow. There's my cow. Like, how cute is that? So I only have to have like one Manicam feed up, or well, one from my teaching, you know, my teaching feed, and then my second feed within Manicam still would be my reward slide with me in the picture-in-picture, right? But I wouldn't have to have it's separate. I wouldn't have to have it separate. It's all in one app, and I love that. I love that, because one of the things about Manicam is it can drain your computer. The more feeds that you have open, the more it drains your computer, right? It drains your power. So I love the fact that I only have to have two feeds open. It's just amazing. I love it. So let's go back out of here, and you simply click done when you are done. So they have different find a star rewards. Remember, I told you that you can also make your own. They also have things, you see me looking down because I'm looking at my iPad trying to find out what I want to show you next. But they also have things like make a burger. I used this one today with one of my students. Like, how, oh my God, I love it. I just love it, because I used to want to use all of these rewards in my classroom before, things like build a burger, the ice cream, and I know everybody else thinks that it's so simple, you know, to do it with just the effects and Manicam or whatever. But for me, it just wasn't. It felt like it was just too much to have props and rewards all up on my screen at the same time. So I love this. I love this. Okay, so that's that. You can also, and I will show you down at the bottom, you see rewards, and then you see props. So if you just wanted to, if you wanted to use your own reward and just wanted to use this app for props, there's an unlimited amount. Click done when you're done. Go back. You want to show music. Click done. And as you can see, there's birthday, there's body, there's classroom, colors, family, fruit. This app is amazing. It's amazing. And so let me tell you, you can also schedule. You can set your schedule on here. You can set up your students, so you can know like which students you had which reward with before, so that you can keep track of that. So that's super cool. So let's go back to rewards, and really quick, I just want to show you there is a Facebook group, which I will leave down at the bottom here. There is a Facebook group that you can join for teachers who use the app, and they have started kind of a Google Slides, I'm sorry, not a Google Slides, but like a Google Space, a Google Drive. I might as well just like give up. You know what I'm saying. There's a Google Drive that has been set up basically for people who use this app and who have created rewards within the app, so that you can go in, you can search, you can look. If you join the Facebook group, there's a link, you know, to the Google Drive, and you can go in and you can find rewards that other teachers have created, and you can download them from there. Okay, and then you can also create your own reward. But before we do that, let me show you this. You can click edit up at the top left hand corner. You can click, see if I can get a little closer so I can show you that. Maybe not, it's not going to let me do it. But up at the top in blue, right left hand corner, or left-hand corner, right left-hand corner. What am I saying? I think maybe I just need a nap. I should have taken a nap before I did this video. But upper left-hand corner, there is an edit button so that you can go in and you can edit any of the rewards that are there for you, okay, for you. And then you can click the add button, which is up in the right-hand corner, and you can actually create your own. Let me get back out a little bit. You can create your own reward, okay, so that you can name it, template type, find a star, so it can be a find a star, it can be a reveal, it can be anything. So let's do one, let's see, really quickly. Last night I did one called junk food, so we're going to do that one again just because I know I have the pictures on my phone. So let's say I wanted to name this reward junk food FAS, right? So there is junk food FAS. It's going to be a find a star. All right, thumbnail, right? This is a thumbnail. This is what you just saw when we were previewing the app, what you saw for each reward. So I could either take a photo, load a photo from my library, or look at this. Here is the make a thumbnail. Oh, now it's not going to work just because maybe we have to do background, thumbnail. Do we need to do, let's do our cover image first. We need to do the cover image first. So let's look at apply a cover set. Look at that! So you could choose to either have your covers, which is, you know, like when you're doing find a star, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, the what you see first. Either you're going to see colors or you're going to see numbers. Some people do alphabets, whatever it is you want for your kids to choose. So let's go back up and let's make this, it needs to be 2 columns and oops, let's go back, 5 columns and 2 rows. I'm going to go back and to my cover. Let's see. Reward, apply cover set. Let's see. I like colors and numbers. So I'm going to go back and choose colors and numbers. So there we go. So there's my colors and numbers. So that's what my cover is going to look like. Now, rewards. So look at this. I don't have to go find a star emoji or anything like that to put in there. It's already there. It's already there. I love it. So like if I wanted this to be my star, I would click done. Then the next one, I may say load photo from library. So I already have these junk food photos. So I'm going to choose the hamburger. And there's the hamburger. Now let's see if I go to preview, reward. I've got to put them all in. So let me do that real quickly. Star. Let me apply star. And you want to make sure that you have at least 5 stars in there, right? Apply a star. And they have different types of stars, so you don't have to use the ones that I am using. I'm just doing this simply for this video. So let's load another photo. French fry. Let's see. Good. And then I need one more food, so let's load another photo. Let's do pizza this time. So I have my 5 stars and then I have my food. So let's preview the reward. So here's my reward. If I choose number 1, it's a star. And remember, I'm just clicking my iPad screen. If I choose number 2, you know, it's a burger. And don't think it's going to look like that. I'm just like super zoomed in so that you can see it. It won't look like that. Tap my screen. Go back, choose number 3, it's a star, and so on. I've already showed you how this part works. But how super easy is that to create your own reward? Oh my gosh. So then I'm not gonna save this because I actually already created one last night, so I just wanted to show you that really quickly. But this was the next concern that I had when I realized, oh, I can make my own reward. This is so nice. Then I thought, well, what about GIFs? Because I hadn't seen any yet with a GIF. So I went in the Google Drive and someone had actually made one with some GIFs. So I want to show you this real quick, that GIFs do work with this. So let's see. Number 1. There we go. Look at that. Soar. Now, there's a star, another star. Then we have Iron Man. So GIFs work in this app too. Game changer. This app is a game changer. This app is a game changer. So anyway, and then I want to show you like what it looks like outside. You see it stars to apples, and let's see, it has a little, it's blue right here, the little star in the middle of an apple, stars to apples. So that's the app. And right now I know that it's only available on iOS devices, so that means iPhones, iPads only. One thing that I do want to talk about really quickly before I go, and maybe I should like clear off the purple that's all over my face. So one thing I want to do before I go though is a lot of people are saying, well, you know, how do I project it onto my screen or whatever? So I simply USB cord. This is the same cord that I use to charge my iPad, right? It is connected to a USB port, which is connected to my Mac. I have an iPad Air, so that is what it is connected to. Okay, so that's pretty much like how you would do that. Okay, so once you connect the iPad, you would then right click in ManyCam to actually choose your iPad as a camera option. Now, for those of you who cannot, I don't have, you know, everything set up today to actually show you all of that because you wouldn't be able to see it. I would only be able to see it. I'm not recording my screen. I'm actually recording this video inside of ManyCam so that you could have gotten a good view of the app and how it works inside the classroom. So, but I do have another video, if you go check that out, about Google Slides in the classroom, where I actually detail how you set up your iPad to your computer, and it would work the same with Stars to Apples, just like with Google Slides, because basically it's just, you know, showing you how you connect the iPad or iPhone to show in ManyCam. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed this video and that you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you check out Teacher Olivia, who, you know, who I found out about Stars to Apples from. Make sure that you follow me on Pinterest. I just started my own blog, bossmomslife.com, which will hopefully help me to help you to learn how to teach English online, and let this be a great side gig, or maybe something that will help you to get out of the career that you're in now that you are very unhappy with. So check that out, bossmomslife.com. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.